I feel like every wrestler should feel like they gave everything to the fan, like whether it be 50 people or 3,000 people. Like, if a fan comes up to me and says, that was my first time seeing you, you're fucking incredible, then that, like, I've done my job. Or even, you know, if like someone says, you scared the hell out of my child, then I guess I did my job there too. As long as I've like made some kind of impact on a fan or a new fan, that's kind of what I plan to do on every show. I've been into wrestling since literally before I can remember. Like, my earliest memories are me and my dad watching wrestling, like me practicing wrestling moves on my dad, like watching The Undertaker, The Ultimate Warrior, like guys like that. So it's always been part of my life. I always just kind of had it in my head that I would be a professional wrestler someday. I mean, there was definitely a point where that thought kind of left me, but I remember being in junior high school and like telling kids, I'm going to be a professional wrestler when I grow up. Like, I didn't want to be a teacher or a doctor or anything. I wanted to be a professional wrestler. My style is very much of like a hybrid wrestler. I like to take a lot from like the 80s All Japan era, the Bruiser Brody, Stan Hansen, Dr. Death, Steve Williams, but more modern. And I also really have like a love for Lucha Libre, specifically the type of lucha that we teach here at Santino Brothers, where it's more American-based psychology, so it makes more sense. I have no idea how many tattoos I have. I think I tried to count like the other day, and I was like 40 something, but then it was just like, my wife kept being like, well, what about that one? And what about this? I'm like, I don't even know anymore. It's just all kind of blended into one. Tonight we are at GCW Game Changer Wrestling in Highland Park at the Hi-Hat. Tonight I have two matches, one during the GCW show, and then one during the Suburban Fight GCW split show. Both matches will not be easy. One is with the legendary hardcore Bob Holly, and the second one is with Nick Gage. I mean, that show was top to bottom an insane show for fans and wrestlers. I mean, you got to have a lot of spotlight on new guys like Jungle Boy and like Fatu that got a lot of national exposure for that, and I personally got to wrestle Bob Holly, which was insane. I don't think I would have ever imagined having that match in 2018, let alone ever. I mean, he's a 55-year-old man that can still go with anybody. Like, he picked me up for an Alabama Slam like I was nothing, and I weigh 275 pounds. I mean, every time you get in the ring with someone like Bob Holly, it's like, that's just a learning experience from start to finish. So having the opportunity to be in the ring with him, seeing him since I was a literal child till now, is an incredible opportunity.
I don't know, man. I'd say fucking Holly's the one that opened the door for those fucking loud ass songs.
Ooh, dude. Fuck. That like first or second one.
The second one like echoed.
What was your favorite part?
All of it. That was incredible.
Knox, what did you think of the match?
I thought it was awesome. It was great. Proud of him as always. I think Bob liked it. That's really all that mattered. It was good. It was good. We liked it.
Only one more.
Only one more.
That was a really cool moment, and especially like afterwards when he's telling me that it was great to work with me and he would do it any day. Like, I think that's kind of what your goal should be, working with a legend like him.
My school, we were always taught snug but safe.
Yeah.
So I like the contact.
And I like being like really physical, because it's like the people are so close anyway.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, and that's just the way it works.
If we're pulling shit, they can see it. Yeah. Yeah, man, thank you so much. That was so much fun.
Thank you, yeah. Fuck, it was an honor, man.
I couldn't ask for a better year in wrestling. Exactly a year ago yesterday, December 20th, 2017, I injured my knee really badly, to the point where I thought that, you know, some people's careers are over. And somehow I like put it in my head that it wasn't going to be the end and I was going to push through it. I had some great conversations with a couple friends, and they kind of like motivated me to you know, don't think negative thoughts. You're going to be fine. You're going to be back better than ever. And like, I was wrestling within a month, and then obviously from January to December was just, it wasn't even a roller coaster. It was just a roller coaster that just kept going up. I debuted for PWG in March. That was incredible. That was a place that I set as a goal to myself when I started training. Like, I want to be one of the SoCal wrestlers that wrestled for PWG, because it was such an unheard of thing at the time. And I think I was the first wrestler in 7 years to debut as a Southern California wrestler for PWG. And yeah, that was a really special moment. Well, after fighting Bob Holly, which was like, you know, you're already sore and tired, and then you're like, why did I book 2 shows in one night? And then you see Nick Gage and David Arquette almost kill each other. It was like, oh boy, you know, okay, here we go. You know, Nick still got blood on his like wrist and like on his arms from David and from himself. So it's just like, I don't know, it was a crazy experience, but like, I feel like it added to the match, and the crowd was like feeding off of it more, especially, you know, with the controversy that surrounded that match. It's like, oh, what's gonna happen now? And I think we lived up to, you know, just going out there and just having a fight. Like, I wrestled Tom Lawler in that same room, and you know, I shot a pool ball into his balls, and he like beat me up in a photo booth while the photo booth was taking pictures. Like, it was really fun to just think of like different ways we can like pop ourselves and like the crowd around us. So like, I don't know, I have a lot of fun doing those matches.
Gage putting on the brakes. Big boot to the face. Oh, the recycling bin has been tossed.
I did my final PCW match this month, and PCW was like kind of the first promotion to like take a chance on me as far as a big promotion, putting me up against big names, and they helped me get to different promotions that kind of gave me the buzz that I ended up using for the rest of the year. So that'll definitely be a place that, you know, I'll always have a place in my heart for it.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart that's not there, how much I appreciate and love everybody in this room. PCW was the first company to take a chance on me. So to PCW, to War Beast, and all of you, hopefully this isn't the last time I'll be in this ring.
Being asked to be part of Ring of Honor was crazy. I mean, I didn't think that it would happen 3 years into my career, and here I am like signing an exclusive contract with them. So that's mind-blowing in itself, but then to be added to a stable with Marty Scurll as the lead is even crazier.
You know what? You are right. My friends have left me, but it doesn't mean I can't make new ones.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of like, don't fall, don't trip, like, because it was dark. Like, it was like, okay, so those are I gotta go up 2 stairs and then down a ramp. Hopefully I don't miss the ramp. Hopefully I make it up the stairs. So it was just like everything running in my head. But like, once I finally got into the ring next to him, I'm like, all right, we're good. And then it was like, then you could kind of like soak it in, and like the fans are already chanting my name because, you know, but like the lights being off, standing next to him, the crowd chanting Brody, like it was a very special feeling.
Welcome to Villian Enterprises!
I just try to be myself, like the most aggressive part of myself that I can be. I'm willing to do anything and everything to win. If it means harming myself, then so be it, but I'm gonna throw literally everything at you.